All right, we are here live at K2 Productions. We are having the first match and only match of the night. We have Brian Peters against Kalen McNeil. They're playing $50 sets. They're actually playing 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball. So we are all ready to go. If you guys want to go ahead and either, I think that they said that they're gonna flip or that they're gonna do something in the part of making it kind of random. So they are trying to see how to do it. Usually what we do is that we go a pattern ball just for the fun part of it and let them actually, and so yep, so they're going doing the random draw for the first game. They are playing again 8 ball is the first game, so they are going to lag, I'm assuming. Yeah, they're negotiating the way that they're gonna play. So let's start out with saying thank you guys for tuning in today. It is 5:30 almost, and we are looking for you guys to start sharing the stream if you don't mind. We would really appreciate it, so that we can get our viewers up. We would be really thankful. So I am doing that myself right now just for the exposure, see how many places I can actually put it out there for everybody to watch. Let me see, one more place maybe. Da, da, da. I think that's pretty much it. All my things that I am part of should be out there. Alright, so here we go. Game number 1. It is race to 5 8 ball. This is race to 5, right? Or race to 7? Alright, race to 5 8 ball, $50. Here we go. And it looks like he made a few balls. Cue ball went down also, so unfortunately it was a scratch on the brake. And now let me turn the shot on for myself so I can see all the comments from YouTube and also from Facebook. Alright, so how's everybody doing tonight? Thank you guys again for just hanging out with us. If you have nothing to do, or if you want to see some pool, go ahead and leave me a comment what you're doing, what are you planning on doing for the weekend. There is nothing open here in Phoenix, so I want to know what is everybody planning on doing. I need to get something to drink. Alright, so let's see. I have to get something to drink. I was trying a little thirsty there. It's a good shot by Ryan. Tim Kovacs, yeah, I'll come to Vegas is what he's saying. I know, we are trying, but we are booked for this weekend, and honestly, we have to start doing our demo for our kitchen, so we can't leave this weekend to Vegas. Possibly, maybe, possibility the following, but we can't make any promises. I know that Tim Kovacs was saying that he wants us to help him with the streaming and some of the matches over there at Griff's. So let's see if we can possibly make that happen for the following week. Can't make promises, but if we can get some of the things squared away, we might be able to make the trip out there. So and he's saying that there's $1,000 added for table. I mean, $1,000 added for bar, table, and 9-ball. So if you guys have a chance to actually go out to Vegas and play, this is the weekend to go up there. Tim Kovacs, is there any limit to Fargo wise to playing in that tournament at all? We're doing some promoting for you since you are commentating on our thread. You guys can head on up to Vegas if you want to play some 9-ball this weekend, or if you want to play some 8-ball the following weekend. 625 and under, 1250 added. So we'll go ahead and see if we can make it up there, Tim. Alright, so score is 1-0. Ryan made a great out. How you doing, Crystal? Thank you for tuning in and leaving our comment. And it looks like this weekend is open Fargo. So anybody that can make it out there is more than welcome to do that. And thank you for saying hi, Crystal. Do appreciate it. Alright, so now open on the break. They are playing BCA 8-ball rules. was a pretty good out that he made on the previous rack, so came out swinging right off the bat, trying to make a statement. Not too bad, pretty good shot. Oh, just hit it a little bit too hard. Uh-oh. Oh, that was so close. And John Scholes is saying, congratulations to Carlos and Kaylin for our engagement. Thank you very much. We do have some pretty cool pictures. If you guys haven't gotten a chance to see our engagement photos, make sure to go ahead and go into my personal page, and you can go ahead and see the cool pictures. Of course, they are related to pool, so make sure to leave us a comment that you did enjoy some of the pictures that we left out there. I think one of my favorite ones is the one that I have some really cool socks, and if you want to know and look at the socks, you just gotta go to my page. Oh yeah, Tim, we got engaged in December 25th, Christmas Day last year, and our engagement photos were 2 weeks ago. We had them at Main Street Billiards. And again, if you go to my profile and check out the pictures that I posted 2 days ago, they are pretty funny and really cool, I think. So take a look at those pictures, leave us a comment showing some love to us. But really appreciate it. And Kit Casey's asking what the Fargos are. Well, we didn't put them on the person next. Uh-oh. Oh no. Overdrew it by a mile there. Too much stroke. It's a pokey stroke that needed to be done instead of hitting it a little hard. She's over there laughing. And so because Ryan Peters doesn't have a Fargo, he does have a APA rating, so he is a 6, and that is the rating next to his name. And Kaylin is also an APA 6, so they are pretty evenly matched. Ryan hasn't played a Fargo yet, so once he does that, he will go ahead and get established. We were thinking, for myself, I haven't mentioned this to actually Kaylin yet, but if I were to post all the matches that we have streamed here, I wonder if we can send them to Fargo. So I'm going to do that right now, actually. Alright, so just sent my page a message to see if all the matches that we have streamed here at K2, we can possibly add them into Fargo. So that will be something that could possibly be done. And if that's the case and you're not established, maybe this will help you get established. Also, we might give you a starter rating compared to one of the players that plays, but we will ask Mr. Mike Page first. He is online currently, so we'll see if that is an A-OK. So Kit is asking, how does this compare to Fargo? So when it comes to League with APA, there's a pretty much of a wide range of ratings. So with APA, when you play 9-ball, there's a rating from 1 to 9. And usually 1, Fargo wise, might be like 100, 2 is 200, 3 is 300, 4 is 400. Once you get to like a 5, 6, 7, it does vary. I think it's about 50 points. So a 5 might be like 450, 6 would be like 500, a 7 would be probably like 600 or around there. I might be off, but there is a conversion table. If you look online, there has been a lot of pretty much debate about how a Fargo compares to the APA rating or TAP rating or a couple of other leagues. So you just have to kind of look at the conversion. Now, both of these guys, they are APA 6s, and I think they're probably about 450-ish, I think. But then it's kind of hard to give a player a accurate Fargo if they only play 8-ball and no 9-ball. Because I know when I first started playing, I was only playing 8-ball. I didn't know too much of 9-ball, and my 8-ball on Fargo was like 590 maybe. And then once I started playing rotation and played in more rotation games, my game got better, but I was actually shooting pretty bad rotation. I didn't know how to play. But I grew up playing 8-ball only, so, and when I say grow up, was my first like 7 or 8 years of pool. I was only 8-ball that I played. But the more accurate Fargo or rating is mainly how do you run balls consistently in rotation. I think it gives you a better rating than just playing pure 8-ball. So these guys are playing just a little bit of safety back and forth. They're not trying to do too much. They are not watching their own game on the stream up in the TV today. I think Kaylin just wanted to have some music in the background when she was practicing earlier, but she didn't turn on the streaming TV. Now, also, you guys, one more thing that we do. My model is, of course, Kaylin, and the shirt that she is wearing is actually a Hustling t-shirt. That is one of the new styles for females. It is a light blue color. So if you are looking to possibly purchase this particular polo shirt, it is a very nice material. Just send me a message and I can get you a shirt with the hustling emblem on it. So, and also if you are in Vegas though, Tim Kovacs actually sells the hustling gear up there in Vegas, so make sure to hit him up if you are in the Vegas area. Trying to figure out what the pattern is, but stripes are kind of tough. I like to bank the 10 ball here, because if she banks it with forward English, she can possibly get rewarded by getting shape on the 14 and the 11. Oh, that was really close to scratching. Shooting the 5 ball here. Nice, good shot. Oh, that's a miss from Ryan. Ended up hooking her though. Gonna try to play it safe with that cube up behind the 7. Okay, not too bad. Edward LaRue, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Stephen Chisholm and also Katie are saying that she has played both of them, and they played pretty even. So yeah, I think they are very evenly matched. Again, we try to keep it as close as possible to each of the players' Fargo, so that it is easy to for everybody to know that they are evenly matched. So he tried to bump that 3-ball out, so now he's a little stuck, but he can shoot the 4. It is pretty tight. You might have to bank the 4-ball in order to get shape for another bank on the 3. So it's a bank pocket speed on both. Nice bank, that was good. Just gotta do it one more time. And also try to hold the ball, so it should be a good angle to see if the bank is going in. Looks good, very nicely shot. It's a great pocket speed shot. Good shot there by Ryan. He came out to play, it looks like. Very nice. Good out. Scores 3-0 in a race to 5. He made a really good out. Can't be too upset if he's banking the balls back and forth. Back to get out. Scores 3-0. They are playing $50 sets tonight, and they're playing 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. Now, the 9-ball APA that is actually on the screen, if you're not familiar with playing APA 9-ball, it's a rack, of course, of 9-ball, and every single ball you make is a point. The 9-ball is worth 2 points. Both of the players will go to 46. So it is a kind of a interesting. I like playing 9-ball this way actually myself, where each ball that you make is actually counted, and that is the kind of a cool way to actually learn and play too. Rotation pool, and I didn't play that particular rotation pool until way later in my short-lived pool career. I think I've been playing for about 13, 14 years, about that, and usually in pool that's actually kind of still young, short career. They say that it usually takes about 20 years to be a very good and meticulous player. That's why Shane, when he started playing, and I'm talking about Shane Bamboning, he started playing when he was like 7, I think, or he could barely reach the table, and he started shooting. From there, he just kept shooting, kept getting better, And once he became a professional pool player and one of the best pool players in the U.S., he was approximately 24, I want to say, maybe 23, 24. So he had been playing for about 17 to 18 years, and ever since he hasn't looked back how great he shoots. So it does take a few number of years to be of a really good caliber player. And not only that though, but the main thing for him is that he actually practiced like 8 hours a day, and I don't know many people that have that much time to actually just dedicate that time to practice and shoot. So definitely put his work into the game he loved. So right now, Kaylin is struggling a little bit though. She's only doing like one ball runs right now. She wasn't doing that earlier, so I wonder what is happening. Maybe the nerves are getting to her, because I know that she hasn't bet too much when it comes to pool. And I know before she started playing earlier, she was saying, "Come and practice with me, show me what I'm doing wrong." And I said, that's kind of not the best time to actually approach the game and just tell you everything that you're doing wrong. Just practice now and pretend that you're playing. So I said, go ahead and do some playing the ghost, doing like 4 or 5 ball runs against the ghost, and if you beat them, you add another ball and you keep going from there. So, but right now she's only making 2 balls, so I don't think she's 100% comfortable yet. Oh, he bumped that 10 ball. I don't think he wanted to do that. He needed to know where that cue ball was going to go off the second rail or the first rail, because now it's kind of tough to make that 10. Good shot by Ryan. So now Kaylin and Ryan have now matched up. This is the 4th time. Kaylin has beat him 3 times and Ryan beat him once. So right now Kaylin does have the upper hand on the actual sets, but if he wins the next ones here, might be tying up the score. Alright, wide open table. This is kind of what she needs to get in stroke. 2 ball is kind of funny though. She will need to do something with that 2 ball as soon as she can. Or maybe make it off another ball. So like here, she can make the 6 and then stop the ball, or go into the rail and come back straight and then shoot the 1 ball off the 2. That way the 2 ball is not there, so that is something that you might want to take. Just gonna shoot the 4. Not gonna lie, I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like that. That was not the right shot. I like shooting the 7 or the 1. They were easier shots to get straighter on that 4 ball, so tough shot, but gotta make sure that you make the balls 100% of the time. Uh-oh. Alright, so she has a chance. That 2 ball is still tough. There is no easy shot, so maybe play safe behind the 4 would be the way to go here. I think it might be in my case. Just looking for the clear bridge. Nope, she can't find it. Use your special one. Just gonna have to try to play safety. If she can, or she might. See here, this is where you actually shoot it the opposite handed and just make the ball. So not make the ball, but just put the ball on the other side. This is something that she should be comfortable doing. Yeah, I don't like that shot. I would have played safe. The idea was there, but because there was no, she didn't want to play the safety, that was just a bad choice. You can be frustrated if you cannot get a bridge. Just make it happen. It's gonna cost you a game if you don't make the shot, and the shot is pretty hard. So, and she's saying that she would have played safe, but she doesn't have a bridge. So then you shoot it opposite-handed there. It's not the opposing shot. It's not the opponent's fault. Even if you can't shoot it, just take your time and find a way to accompany or position your body to play the safe. So that was totally on her, and she's kind of blaming the that there's no bridge. So it's the bridge's fault. There's no bridge. But again, lesson learned. Lesson learned. You gotta, by losing, you have to learn how to make the adjustment. Nobody else is shooting the ball but yourself. So something that she will have to go back and kind of learn from it. Scratch on the break again. The scratch number 2 or 3 now for Ryan. So I like taking the stripes here. The reason because the 8 ball doesn't go past the 12, and the whole game relies on that 12 ball. So I like shooting the 14 and possibly shooting it off the 4 or the 13 off the 4 to get shape on the 14. That's what I like here. Yeah, shooting it off the 4 is the shot you need to do. You gotta play safe now. You already got the balls, but there's no out. The 10 ball doesn't go, you have to bank the 15. So you wanna play the safe early. But she's gonna try to run out. Only because I know how she thinks. Good shot. Oops. Almost made it. But again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it, for taking time off your day and just hanging out with us. It is Kaylin against Ryan Peters. It's the only match that we have tonight. They are playing $50 sets. Their Fargo, I think it's approximately probably about 425-ish for both of them combined, is my assumption. If you are looking to know what the conversion is for Fargo. Now again, if you guys are not part of the K2 Productionz team or family, make sure to subscribe to our channel at our YouTube, or also to our K2 Productionz Facebook page, so that you get the notifications every time that we go live. So make sure to hit that like button. He overran the ball there just a bit. Ran down all the way down. Alright, so now everything is wide open. There is no excuse to me to not be able to run out, so let's see if she can get out from here. Shoot the ball and draw it. That's what I like to do here. Or just go into the rail and out, because the 15 is there. So she's taking the 15 here. Almost scratched. Too much power there. Too much Kaylin power. And it's a little close to comfort there. 10 ball's gonna be kind of tough to get to now if she doesn't get perfect on the 11. Just letting the stroke out and have it come all the way around the table. Okay. Reverse bank, good. One pocket bank. Oops. So now it's Ryan's option on this one to actually give it back. No, he shoots. It's a shot. No, it's a shot. Only if you don't call it. Like you shoot in the pocket and then follow it in, and then you're like, oh, I didn't call it. But not there. Yeah, she didn't intend the pocket, so now it's his shot. He's just gonna play safety, which is the right shot. So it's on the hill. He's not taking any chances, so that was a good shot. Hola, hola Gilbert, ¿cómo estás? I'm doing pretty well. Aquí estoy dándole macizo, como decimos nosotros allá en Nogales. So now she's stuck. It's gotta find a way to make contact with the 10 ball. ¿Y tú cómo estás, Gilbert? ¿Cómo está tu día hoy? Qué bien, qué bien. It's a good thing that everybody's doing really well. Just gonna come one rail and make contact. It's a good touch. Can't be too upset. Pretty good. You can just go forward, then to the 1, then to the 7. Just be on the correct side of the table for the 1. That's the only thing he needs to worry about here. Just like that. Good shot. Nice shot. Left himself straight up on the 7. And Ryan is about to win. First set. Score is 5-0. And a race to 5. So on this one now, the score is set score Ryan 1-0. Now they're gonna play 9 ball or 10 ball. So now the next format is 10 ball. They are going to play a race to 7. It is even. There's no handicap. They are both about the same Fargo, I believe, but then it is the same. All right, that was set number 1. Let's see if Kalen can find a gear and play some rotation, finer stroke. We're talking about the rules. And I know that they said they did not. No early 10s, right? No early 10s on this one, or yes? Are you playing no early 10s? No. Alright, so they are playing run out pool. Is what they're playing today. see if she can get it going here. Playing safety on the 2-ball, trying to put them behind the stack. Nice hit on the ball. And now it's option for Kaylin on that one. I'm assuming that since she can see it, she will possibly shoot it. Now again, these guys are, it's option here. Yep. So she's, since the player made the ball accidentally, then it's option for Kaylin. And she's explaining it to Ryan. So, because Ryan is also a kind of a new player that just started playing not too long ago. He is a APA, so normally APA, it's mainly 8-ball that is played all the time. And again, these guys are trying to play some pool and give each others the ins and out of the game. Accidentally got a safety out of it. I see Tony Chohan just joined. How you doing, Tony? Thank you for tuning in. I met him actually, I think it was 2 years ago here in Phoenix, Arizona. He is a monster when it comes to playing one pocket. He made some spectacular shots against Dennis Orcuyo when he was playing a race to 100. There were some highlight shots that I really enjoyed him shooting and watching, so it is pretty cool. And thank you for tuning in for a little while, even if it's just for a couple minutes. Do appreciate it. If you don't mind leaving a comment saying hi to our viewers today, giving us a thumbs up, and also liking our page and sharing it, becoming part of the K2 family. Now again, also for our viewers that are out there, if you are watching from another state, we are only about 12 states from reaching all 50 states. That can let us know that you're watching from there, so that we can scratch off all the map. Once we get 50 states, we will do a trivia for $50. So make sure to let us know where you are watching from. And also, if you help us actually share the stream, it would be fantastic. Hey Curtis, thank you for tuning in. I did talk to Mike Sandoval last night for you. If you are watching the stream, let me know. Leave a comment, Curtis Larkin, so I can let you know what Mr. Mike Sandoval said after leaving for the night. So again, Curtis Larkin, I might have a game for you. I know that he was talking last night. I wanted to match up against Mike Sandoval here at K2 for any specific amount. So if we can have you guys come up here and play, that would be a really awesome match to watch too. Kalen is measuring the 2-rail kick on the tooth here. It's going to come around the 7 and the 4. Try to make contact on the 2 ball. Came too wide. I'm sorry, too narrow, not wide. Need to come wider on that ball. But again, hopefully, maybe next week, not this weekend, but next weekend, we will be in Vegas and helping the streaming over there. So that might be something pretty fun to do for us. Taking a trip to Vegas and helping with Tim Kovac's promotions and help him with some of the matches being streamed up in Vegas. Uh-oh, ball in hand miss. They are playing a race to 7, so this might take a little while. Or it might be a race to 5. I'm not sure. I think they said race to 7, but I'm not sure. Can she see the 3? Yeah, she's fine. Shot. She can gonna try to go forward here. Just gonna get cooked by the 9. Yeah. I like shooting it that way. I like shooting it with low left and stroking the ball so that she can get all the way down, but I think she chose the wrong pattern. Or she could have just slow made it and then carry him off the 10 ball in the corner to try to come around for the ball, because it looks like the 10 ball is wired. I'm sorry, the 5 ball is wired in the corner lower pocket of the screen if she just touches the 5 on the left side. Just gonna try to kick it. Nice try. Got pretty close to making that ball. I'm not sure if you can see it. Just gonna have to spin it with outside to try to maybe bump the 5, unless the 7 ball is wired with the 8 ball to the corner, which is what he's looking at here. We'll see if it's wired or not. Let's see. No, it's off. Oh, he's got to kick the ball too, so he can't even see the ball. Oops. And Andy is saying that nice to see my competition in action. Yeah, she had the match scheduled. She handles most of the scheduling of the of K2. So I know that Andy and K2 have been talking, trying to see if he can actually get them to play each other. He's new to Fargo, and I'm not sure. Do you play in any other leagues, Andy, besides just playing in a tournament or something like that? I'm just wondering if there's any other rating that you possibly have besides the short Fargo games that are out there. Whoops. Ended up scratching on that ball. Gives him a 4-ball out. Oh, so Andy plays both APA and BCA. What's your APA rating? I'm assuming that you're probably more established with APA since ourselves, well, myself, I've been playing APA for about 15 years now. My rating in APA is 7.9, so APA has a kind of an interesting rating system. You get 2 ratings. One is an 8-ball rating, and then you have a 9-ball rating also. In 8-ball, the max you could be is a 7, and the max you could be in 9-ball is a 9. So it's kind of interesting to have that. I'm not sure why they don't just make it simple and just do a 1 rating for both. Make it 1 through 9, and that's it. Simple. Everybody has that handicap of 23, and then we go from there. Nice out by Ryan. Scores 1-0 in a race. 2-7. Alright, so the originally is going to 5, so that was my mistake. Andy says that he is a APA 3 and he should be possibly a 5-6. That's a big jump. If you're an APA 3 and play like a 5-6, that's a big difference between one skill and another. Are you currently playing in Phoenix APA anywhere, or did you just move to town and are new to the APA here in town? The only reason I'm asking is usually I'm pretty familiar with faces, and I was being a stalker earlier. And I'm like, I don't know if Andy is a regular APA player that I know, so I was just wondering if you are new or not. So Jamie Sales says sandbagging. I don't want to say sandbagging. That's just a little bit of a difference. I know that when it comes to like different states, they do have a big difference between one and another. I've met some players in Vegas that are rated like 4s, and they kind of play like 5 or a 6. And the reason I say that is because sometimes playing on a bar box and playing on a big table, it's a big difference. There's some states that when you are rated and the table available only in that particular part of the state or the city, they only have maybe 1 or 2 bars, and both the bars have a 9-foot table, and that's the only thing they have. So I know myself, on a big table, my 650 Fargo is not the same. I could possibly play 600, 620 all day, 630 all day, but I won't play 630 all day on a big table because I'm not used to shooting on the big table all the time. So oh, okay. So yeah, okay. So Andy just started playing on the team, so he's pretty new to actually the pool scene here in Arizona. He's playing out of Scottsdale. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, welcome to actually the APA spotlight. I've been playing for ever APA, but if you have a chance, you want to actually join the Arizona pool players, there is a kind of like a only public, not a public group, but it's a private group of all the pool players in Arizona that play. So if you want to like join other tournaments that are available in town or besides the APA, you might want to search for it. It's called Arizona Pool Players. Request to be added to the group, and then the admins will go ahead and add you. And that is a really good way to know what tournaments or what's going on in the pool world. There is approximately, I want to say, well, let me check actually, so I can give you accurate information on the particular group. Let's see, my groups, Arizona Pool Players. Okay, so there's 2,800 members in that particular group. See, I was gonna say like 1,900, but I wasn't even close to what I was gonna tell you. So again, make sure to join the Arizona Pool Players on there, so that you are informed of all the different pool that is going on. Oh, okay. Oh wow, that's pretty good. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So Andy seems to get that. Once you, and it's kind of funny because even for myself, he's talking about that his team finished #1 last year when it came to the, I'm assuming that the regional tournament that they had. So at the same time, myself, I started also playing just one time a week. And then after that, I really started taking it seriously. We lost our team member that was a 6, and then after that, I played a ton. I played every day for about, I want to say, 2 years straight. And that's the only way that I got a little better. So, but it's kind of fun. I've been to Vegas myself, I think either in Masters or playing in the singles or playing in team every single year for the past maybe like 7 or 8 years in a row. So for the past, I want to say, let's see, for the past 5 years in a row, I've always had a Masters team go and play in the national tournament up in Vegas. And actually for this year we have I don't know if you know some of the players, but Brad Andrews, Eric Lervold, and Andy Benavides are the players that we have in our team. Every single one of them is over 600 Fargo, and we finished the session in first out of the Masters team that is out here in the Valley, and we are guaranteed first place. The finals actually the playoffs was gonna be actually this weekend, but because of the whole COVID, we're not having it. So I don't know what our league director is gonna do, but top 2 teams go, and we have 12 teams of them going. I mean 12 teams and only 2 teams are going, so our team is so far ahead right now that no matter what the point spread is, we're gonna end up in first or second. Hopefully we do a little better than last year. We finished like 12. I think it was 12 or like no, not 12, I lie. I think we ended up like 32nd out of like 400 teams. So top 10% of the field. Can't be too mad about that. But if you ever need more info or anything, let us know. We can give you some cool info. And she went all the way to the other side of the table with that shot. Oh my god. That was crazy. What happened there? Yikes. And also, Andy, if you are oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So he had 10 players at his house. Wants to do a one tournament a week. Oh, okay, with 10 players. How long did it take you? Because I know that we don't do tournaments here in our stream table at all, though, because it takes a little while. I know that there is a guy, Tim Daniels, over in the east side. He always runs like a 625 and under, or just a couple players and under. And if you're doing a tournament, I'm assuming you're only going to like 1 or 2 games, so that it doesn't take all night. We do tournaments as well, not here, but in a bigger pool hall over at Pool Shooters. And we have a tournament actually scheduled for August, first weekend in August, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. It's a 4-person team, and it is let's see, 4-person team, race to 13 in teams, and it's a $440 entry per team. First place is about we did the math, and it's about 4,500 for first place. So, but when it comes to the one table tournaments, it's kind of tough. Okay, so you guys were going to one game. Yeah, that's very tough to play. But all right. So maybe if we have the invite, I know that you just sent us the request for the friend request in Facebook. Maybe Kaylin and I can do the trip out there and play in your tournament just for fun. She was saying that she really saw that you have a red felt on your table, and it's a 8-footer, I believe she was mentioning. So I used to have a 8-footer back in the day, so. And I know that there's a couple people that wanna actually play tournaments, and if it's a kind of like a race to one, I think it's pretty doable. I'm assuming that everybody stays within 6 feet and everything, so it'll be pretty cool to do. So yeah, just if you don't mind, post the information out there, and maybe Kaylin and I can actually go out there and play. Alright, so here is the money ball. Game number 2. See if Ryan can make the bank. Nope, it's a little off. I could see it from where I'm standing. Cue ball is gonna marry almost the 10 ball. And Andy, I'm assuming it's 8 ball, or is it like 9 ball or 10 ball? And also, what is the entry fee? That is also an important thing. And it looks like Ray Hagenmeyer is also all ready to play. He's asking questions because there is interest. If you're doing 1 time a week and it's about 10 players, that's a pretty good turnout. Myself is just make sure that you guys keep safe. And I know that there's a few pool players from that particular group that I was mentioning that did actually talk about them getting COVID. So just one of the things that be safe. This pandemic is kind of crazy everywhere, so just keep it as safe as possible. Yeah, $10 buy-in, that's not bad. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good entry. Not too bad. $100 for the winner, maybe, or something like $70. It's not bad. Oh no! And Kaylin is excited. She won a game. The score is 1-1-1. Una. Race to 5. Alright, so, alright guys, I'll be taking a quick break. I'm gonna go to the restroom, so you guys can keep on watching this particular match here. I'll leave you guys with this camera while I go and just go to the restroom. 1-1, race to 5. Be back in a minute.
Show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we can be true, we can be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to the door. It's a losing game. It's a losing game. But this time it's more than another lot of war. This ain't the same. This ain't the same. They say love heals all. It makes it all alright. In time. In time. My heart still feels the breaking, but you make my world so bright. Feels so right. It feels so right. And how will we ever feel that what we've got is real? There's no denying. There's no denying. And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying. It's terrifying.
All right, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me. Just had to take a little break. And all right, cool, Andy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just if you don't mind, tag us there, and we will go ahead and try to make it out. All right, so she's trying to kick at the ball here. Play safe. Left the combo pretty much straight on. Now, of the viewers that we have currently, is anybody watching from a different state besides Arizona? Trying to find if there is a group out there with some of the Dakotas here. Alright, so I found one of the Dakota's pool room. Let me see if I can find another Dakota here. Okay, how about Colorado? Pool Players League. Alright, so here's another one, which is in Denver, Colorado. Now I need a Iowa pool players. See if I can find one. SoCal, Parasite, East Valley, FW, Anthem, Twin Sports, Arizona. Nope, I don't see any. Now Kalen is starting to get on a roll. That is pretty good. I am rooting for Kalen, as you can see. Gary Millison is watching from Northern California. Oh, Andy, I know that you were a tattoo artist. I did see some of the Iowa pool players. Yes, I'm looking for a Iowa pool players. That's one of the states that we are missing so that we can scratch off another state. So if you are part of that pool group, or if you can share it to that pool group, that would be great. so that we can scratch another state that we have reached. We're trying to reach all 50 states, and once we do that, we will give away 50 bucks for free just for watching. We will do a trivia regarding pool, and then the winner will give away 50 bucks. They're both just messing around. It looks like they're trying to get to the 9. Now again, if you guys are watching from a different state, we are trying to scratch it off. Once we reach 50 states, we will give away $50. So we are only about 10 or 12 states away from doing so, but the ones that we cannot get so far are the Dakotas and Colorado. So do us a favor, and if you can, tag somebody from that state or share it, or have K2 be part of that pool group, would be the way to go. Just gonna have to kick it from behind soft and also play safe at the same time. That's not too bad, but there is a safety return that if Kaylin can execute it, she can glue him on the 10. No. Need to do is stop shot and forward. This is what I think was the shot. Good shot there by Ryan. Now just shooting the ball all the way down. That looks pretty good. Scores 2-1. Ryan ahead. Needs a couple more to go. Alright, so again, if you guys are watching from another state, let us know so that we can scratch that particular map off and give away 50 bucks. Hey, Nick just tuned in. He is watching currently from Las Vegas. I like to call him the Nick De Leon is watching. El professional pool player de Mexico, but not really, is from Phoenix. Pool player professional over here. How you doing, Nick? Giving you a hard time. How's it going over there in Las Vegas? Are you making any money or losing some money? Last time I saw your profile, you had a bunch of chips in front of you, so that is a good sign, having the chips in front of you and not on the other side of the felt. So Adrian Shoot is watching Ryan from California. Very nice. Welcome to the stream. Do appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. Enjoy it. It's a free stream that we provide. And Mr. DeLeon is saying that Vegas is super solid. All the big dogs are there right now, and they're doing like a mini derby because there's no other place to play. I so feel like going to Vegas just to watch some of the good players over there. I saw that you were playing John Mora a second set. How did you do? I think he was giving you 3 games on the wire. Is that right? Playing 10 ball. I think you beat him the first time and you were trying to commit a robbery again, so I wonder if you are wearing your robbery mask. Mr. Nick DeLeon, el professional pool player de Phoenix. That's what I'm gonna say from now on. Nicholas DeLeon, professional pool player. I like that. Sounds cool. Corby says that he likes he likes Doritos. I like actually chips that are worth $100. What do you mean slip sets? I don't know what you meant. It must have been a typo, so you might have to fix that for us, because you know I'm a little slow when it comes to my English. Yo hablo puro español when I'm dreaming. I dream in Spanish. Oh, you split the set. I'm like, why is he slipping? You better not be slipping, bro. Don't be slipping. You gotta be on your toes. So he split sets. Alright, so everybody went home happy. Nobody lost. Nobody won. That's a good set for being there. Are you up money in Vegas overall, or are you down? And I'm not talking about like the stay and everything else. I'm just talking about the gambling portion. I don't care if it's playing on the table or gambling for pool. Wonder how the overall trip is going. You always have fun in Vegas, especially if you have like a couple of free time to watch a couple of shows or just hang out, have a really good dinner. I'm assuming that all the casinos are open. They're probably instructing everybody needs to wear a mask. I was thinking so. But yeah, just give me a heads up of how it's going over there. The reason I'm asking is because we plan on going maybe the following weekend. Not 100% sure what, but we might. All right, cool. Overall, yes, he's up. That's good. Being up is better than being down. Really cool. Thank you for the info. So everybody that's watching, if you have a chance to go to Vegas to watch some good pool, this is the weekend to go and watch some really good pool players. I know that Tony Chohan actually just posted a little bit ago that he was actually about to land in Las Vegas today, so he will be there soon, or he might be already there ready to take some money. Scott Frost was talking to me last night, and he said that he was playing some really big money last night, playing some one hole. It's kind of funny, I thought, because he said that he didn't want people to know that he was playing for big money, and then not even like 10 minutes later he posts that he's playing for big money. I'm like, that kind of just defeated the purpose, I guess, of talking to him. So yeah, there's a couple. There's Alex Pagulayan, Scott Frost, Mora, John Evans. So there's a couple. Everybody must be bored at home and see that, okay, well, this is the weekend to go. You gotta go play, make some money in Vegas if you're a pool player. I assume if it's gonna be that big of a of the people playing, I expect a couple of other big names. Any word from Shane going over there? To play some really big matches or something? This requires a good stroke on the 8 to get to that 10 bar. She was practicing, so she did it pretty good. Just a little more stroke. Hello Corby, how you doing tonight? Thank you for tuning in. And Mr. Nicolas De Leon, the professional pool player, is on tonight. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask away. I'm not sure how long he's gonna be on, but he's always very graciously answering questions, giving Kaylin a hard time. I give Nick a hard time. It's a nice circle of life. So again, ask away. He is in Vegas currently. I wonder, when are you coming back? Actually, I'm assuming it's gonna be possibly like a week or two before you come back. I'm doing really well tonight. Thanks, Corby. Just enjoying the match here between Kaylin and Ryan. Ryan is up one set. He is ahead 2-1. And Kaylin is doing something crazy here. I don't know who ever taught her to kick at a ball like this to try to make it. It is crazy, but she made it. Oh my god. What the heck is she doing? That was not the right shot, but it is a great feeling when you make it. So that was crazy. There's no safety there. I'm gonna kick it in, is what she's saying. There's a safety there. There's a safety there. Nick, let me see if you're right with me. What would you do? Oh, so Nick comes back tonight and goes back tomorrow. So what are you actually coming down for? Why won't you stay up there? Or is it your kiddo day tomorrow? There's a tournament, a lot of action here, plus Arizona's shut down. Yeah. So I know that Tim Kovacs was saying that we should help with the streaming and go up there for the weekend and try to actually help not run the tournament, but just help with the tournament. So I think on that particular 10 ball that was on the rail, I would have just really thinned the 10 ball and moved the ball all the way up the table. Was the shot. So Nick, this was the shot. So the 2 ball was on the rail, and then the cue ball was where the 6 is, and then Kalen decided to kick at the 2 ball and made it in the corner pocket. If you want to help us out, go to YouTube, K2 Productionz Live, and rewind it about a minute or so, and maybe you can give us your professional pool player insight. Professional pool player Nicolas De Leon. Oh my god, I sound so Mexican, but it's cool. I like it. Professional pool player. Nice shot there by Kalen. Very nice. Got around that 2 balls there, the 4 and the 5, to get good shape on the 3. Just needs to spin it a little bit outside. Okay, should not strike it or stroke it. On which one there, Corby? Are you talking about the kick shot, or are you talking about the shot that Kalen did? Because I know that when you guys are watching, you guys are a little behind than I am, so you will have to be a little more specific when asking the question. I know that I am not professional, but I can give you some insight. So on the kick shot that she did, I would have just thinned the left side of the 10 ball and then just play the ball 2 rails up table. Is what I would have done. Yeah, so instead of the kick, it would have been a safe thin side on the 10 ball, left side, and then come around 2 rails to the other side of the table. Nicholas likes to do that when instead of banking the ball, likes to play the safe, because again, the bank is not 100% shot, so you don't want to take a chance. Wow. He made the 10 ball, the 6 ball, the 10 ball and the 4 ball. That was a great shot. He didn't call it though. He didn't call anything. That's crazy. Why didn't he call the combo? Not the combo, but at least the bank. That was crazy. Well, she's straight now on the 5. And she was trying to manipulate the angle. Score is 2-2 in the race to 5. Measuring the halfway point of the balls so that he can kick at the 5 here. Might be coming 2 rails to make sure. 1, 2, no. Split everything open. Wide open table for Kalen. Just make the balls pretty much here. And try not to play too perfect shape. Play always into the window. They are chit-chatting in the middle of the rack. That is kind of interesting. I don't know. She has that personality that she loves to talk while she shoots. That is just the way that she always does it. And I kind of tell her all the time, see look, and then she turns around and talks, and I tell her that the concentration is not there, so you gotta have that killer instinct all the time to make sure that you're not distracted. But I think it's that female brain where they are doing 1,000 things at the same time, and that's probably why she missed it. Keeps talking back and forth, keeps talking back and forth, so it's hard to go in and out of focus when you're playing. Just keep that killer instinct all the time, all the time. I think he was trying to break up the 8 ball here, but ended up actually getting stuck. It's a nice hit, but that ball is makeable. She needs to just focus on making it, and then make sure not to go too hard and get away from the 9 ball too much. Big bounce back, good shot, not too bad. Alright, so now he's got a kind of a toughy cut here. And the speed is good. He got pretty straight, and then the 10 ball from where he was at, so that was good. Good stroke, good shot. Scores 3-2 in a race to 5. All right, Nick, if you're still on the line, really quick question for you. What is the next big tournament that you're gonna play up in Vegas? Because you said it's a like a mini derby over there. So is there a open tournament coming up actually over there at Griff's this weekend? If so, what is the entry fee? Corby saying that the overhead camera is getting crooked every day. A little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna do this just for you there, Corby. I am really good at doing some stuff with the system here. So I'm gonna tilt it just for Corby. Alright. Now that I tilted it, I can tilt the scoreboard because now that looks kind of weird. There you go. Is that better? Did that for you, just for you there, Corby. I think that scoreboard is now too far to the left. Let me see. There we go. I think I did a pretty good job. Now we can move it just a hair down. Perfect. That looks pretty good. Better than what it was. There we go. Special request from Corby, and he gets what he likes. Uh-oh. Somebody just got hooked. Hooked on phonics. Worked for me. Now what do? One rail kick the three. She made this shot on me, I think it was on Monday. We were playing just pretend 8-ball and she kicked the 8-ball in, and let's pretend that that's the 8-ball, which is the 3, and she made it. How'd the tiling go? We're not there yet. We're not tiling at this point. We are just waiting for the demo that we're gonna do starting possibly on Friday and Saturday. Then the tiling will begin next week on Tuesday. But I know that yesterday was a very long lunchtime for me. They delivered, well, one of our friends, Joe Avila, went to get the 3 pallets of tile, and once they got home, he said, I actually said, hey, I want to go to Home Depot and maybe hire a couple of the Mexican guys that are out there looking for a job. I can give them the job and they come over and help me unload the track or the trailer faster than what I would. And he said, so you're trying to actually hire some Mexicans? I'm like, well, yeah. And then he said, we are Mexican, let's do this. That was kind of a pump for me to do it. It took us about an hour and a half in a 106, 110 degree weather. By the time I was done, I had a huge headache. I drank so much water. I felt dehydrated. I am sore right now from my shoulders and also my biceps. Because again, I think each individual box, I think it might been like 35 pounds, and they were probably about 350 boxes that we unloaded from the trailer. So that was it was kind of a long time to do that. Kid Casey says that he likes demo. Oh, that's okay, Dorby. You don't have to. We have by that time the whole floor should be pretty much done and ready to be tiled. And my cousin and my uncle actually own a business of putting tile. That's exactly what they do. So they will be installing the tile professionally. They've been doing it for about 15 to 20 years of experience now, so I trust them very well with their tiling. And they do a pretty good job. And not only that, though, but the following week we will start with the demo on the kitchen, because we're doing that project next. This guy just got hooked, made the 10, the cue ball ended up getting stuck. So yeah, that's our big plans for the next week. We will still have the streaming going on for you guys. I think it's kind of funny because, well, the past maybe 3 or 4 weeks we started actually charging people $5 an hour per person to come and shoot pool. So it's not I don't think it's a big charge, because again, you're getting streaming, you're getting your own pool table. So I think it's pretty fair to say $5 a person an hour just to come and play. We provide the streaming, and also on that top or middle right part of the screen we provide drinks for you if you're coming to play. We have snacks, so of our demo that we're doing and remodeling of the kitchen. So alright, so it's gonna have to bank the 8, top English, and then try to get good shape on the 9. Actually, no, he's drawing the ball pretty square. The angle that he has does not permit to go top, so 2 rails maybe make. And now it's option to Kaylin to see if she wants to shoot it. Just trying to see if it's makeable. I would possibly give it to him. I like shooting it because the 10 ball is very deceiving, and your mind wants to not hit that 9, so you'll end up cutting it a little more. But she's already down. She must make it. Good shot. Alright. That's not too bad though. Now you can cut in the side. It's easy. That's a good shot. Oh, she's going all the way downtown. This is a little tougher than shooting it in the side, I think. We'll see. This is my least favorite shot of pool. On the rail, straight. Yeah, it was tough. It's a tough shot. It's a very, very tough shot when you're shooting at 3 7/8 inch pockets on the rail, straight all the way down. It is pretty tough. It was kind of funny because I actually told Scott Frost, okay, so I believe this is the hardest shot in pool, and if I want to see you shoot it 3 times on a 9-foot table to see if it is a really tough shot even for a pro player. And he said, okay, set it up, I want to see if I miss it. So I set it up from, it was on a 9-foot table. I put him on the rail, straight in the pocket. I'm like, this is a shot. If I miss it about 60% of the time, I'm gonna give you 3 shots. I'm assuming you're a pro player, so you might make it 2 out of the 3. So he said, all right, I'll shoot it. He shot it 3 times. He missed it 3 times. So after that, and he had been playing for a little while already though. So it's not like he just got up and shot it though. So it was a comforting thing for me where I'm like, okay, so if he misses that particular shot and he missed it 3 times, that means that it is a tough shot even for a pro player. So even if I miss it, I shouldn't be too sad about it. Yeah, Corby, I know Scott Frost. We were actually talking a couple days ago before he left to Vegas because he wanted to do some lessons here at K2, having like a group of maybe 3 or 4 or 5 people, cheap. They come and get some lessons from Scott Frost and to improve their pool game. And if it's something that is worth it or knowledge-wise, I wonder how many people would be interested in actually taking the course. So we got about 4 or 5 that were possibly interested. And when I got back to Scott, he said, okay, well, once I get back to town, we can talk a little more and see if we can negotiate something. Or he might play a big game against someone here at K2, so we'll see if he can get him some action. Good shot. Yeah, Scott Frost still plays pool. He actually, I think he quit for a little. He's a professional pool player here in Arizona. That's the highest ranked. He's actually a world champion of one pocket. So that is a pretty cool title to have. Yeah, Sophia is saying that if the cost is not too much, she would be interested in the lessons. Yeah, I think anytime that you have a chance to get a lesson from a good pool player, is definitely worth it. I know that he actually practiced. I think for. Did he actually practice for the Moscone team? Or try to be on the Moscone Cup team, I think. And I know that when they coach, it's like professional coaches, so any knowledge that you can actually get from a professional player that got trained by a pro, it's a kind of a cool thing. So I know that one of our people that actually does training here in Phoenix, his name is Jerry Brysat, and he has a very good DVD when it comes to fundamentals and how to shoot better, how to become a better player, and there's a bunch of stuff that he goes over in his DVDs, and honestly I recommend it. That's how I started shooting and getting better. And for the price, it was like only like 30 or 40 bucks for the DVD. And I got so much information and so much knowledge just by doing the things that he said, that it improved my game a lot, tremendously, honestly. So. And Sophia says that she does like the lessons with the Rocket. Yeah, it's kind of funny actually. I have a story about playing Rodney Morris. So I did not know who Rodney Morris was, and he came into town and played in the league of. Well, I don't know how, but Stephanie Poneza, that owns the UPA league, um, there was a kind of a gathering. I used to play in the UPA league, and I didn't even know that there was gonna be somebody coming to play. I was kind of like just shooting once in a while with that league, and when I show up to pool because it was a Sunday, she was there, and they were saying, "Hey, do you want to play this guy?" I'm like, "Who is he?" "Oh, it's Rodney Morris." I'm like, "Sure." It's kind of cool. I'm like, "Sure, I play him. I don't care." He's like, "Yeah, it's just a kind of a cool exhibition match." So then he goes, "Okay, well, let's play him." So then I break, and then I break dry, and he misses the ball because he couldn't get to the 8 ball. So I run out, and then I break and run the next one, and then they're like, "Okay, well, you only get to play 2 games." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. So I'll see you later." And then he comes over. He's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Man, I'm just Carlos. I just play pool here quite a bit." And I know Stephanie. Said, "Oh, you shoot really well." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." So then later on, Stephanie goes, "Hey, you beat Rodney Morris. I can't believe you beat him." I'm like, "Yeah, well, he missed the ball." And then he's like, "He's a professional pool player." So then I had to Google him. And then I came back and I said, "Hey, I didn't know you were a professional pool player. It's kind of funny." So then after that, we kept talking. We kept playing a couple times, and yeah, he's really good. After that, we played like maybe like 1 or 2 games after that, and he just smoked me too. So, but yeah, he's a pretty cool cat to play against. So. Yeah, Sophia, Jerry Brightsad, it's a tenfold, a really well teacher when it comes to pool. I don't know if you knew this though, but his lessons are really expensive. I think he was saying that he charges about $100 an hour just for teaching pool, and that's because he actually teaches professional players all the time. And just that alone, it's definitely saying something. He says that when a really well-known pool player wants to work on his stroke or try to figure out what's going on, usually they hit him up and let him know, "Hey, can you fix my stroke?" So, but he's really good. I know that he's getting a little older and everything, but his basic knowledge and fundamental explaining and everything, he's very thorough. And myself, I like knowing why the ball does what it does, so he explains it very well. So it is a very good teacher when it comes to pool. Myself, I think he's probably the best coach that I've actually learned from, fundamental wise, just by watching his videos. And it was kind of funny. One time I was telling him, because he was at the bar, and I was like, "Hey, my name is Carlos. I just want to say that thank you for your DVDs. I think it's great what you did, because that definitely helped out my game completely just by watching your DVDs. I purchased them, and I just want to come over and say thanks. That's it, nothing else. So appreciate it." So then I was practicing on the pit table bullshitters, and he comes over later on and he says, "Okay, I need for you to make some balls here." And I'm like, "What?" "Yeah, I'm gonna give you just a couple of pointers. I just want to see if you are stroking the ball good and well." So then I started shooting some balls, and he just said, "Okay, so there's a couple things you're doing wrong." So, and then he taught me how to correct a couple things. To this day, one thing did stick with me, but the other thing that he told me to work on, it is so hard for me to actually do. One of the things he says is to back slow and then accelerate with your cue. That portion for me is so tough. I feel that if I do that, I will miss my point of contact, but I practiced it for maybe like 3 or 4 weeks trying to incorporate it to my game, and I just couldn't. I couldn't do that. So my stroke is kind of like not super slow, but medium back and then follow through. So I don't do a small pause on the ball or on the backswing like he was teaching me. And he was, of course, he has his method and why. He says that when you are playing any sport, and basically like baseball, he was saying if you're playing baseball and you're gonna throw the ball, if you're the pitcher, when you are standing on the mound and then your hand goes back, there's a small delay before you really deliver the ball to where you want to actually shoot it, or not shoot it, but throw the ball. So it's the same concept also in pool or in golf. There has to be a good pause, but for me was so, or still is so hard to do, where you back slow and accelerate. That is one thing he really teaches. Man, Ryan had the game won there had he made the 7, but I'm not sure what happened on this particular stroke. Alright, so let's see if she can get shape on the 8 so that she can still be alive. Alright, bump the ball all the way down. Good shot. Kind of worked out. Just gotta make the 8 now. Oh, that's cool. Frank and Ronnie are very good friends. I did not know that. Uh-oh. Tough spot for the 8. Not sure what he's gonna try to do. Oh, safe. That was good. Very nicely played. Very smart. Very smart. I like that shot. Brent Harris is saying, I got next. You gotta get in line. There's a few people ahead that want to come and play at the K2 pool room, so I know that we are booked all the way to August. So you have to make a reservation to come and play. You have to send a message to K2 and then we can schedule something for you against someone that's about your same bargo. Alright, Ryan, this is the pressure shot. If he makes this ball, he will be up $100. Just like that. Perfect. Made the ball, no problem. Alright, scores 5-2 in the race to 5 sets wise. Now we have Ryan up 2-0. Last game is now 9-ball. And this is now APA 9, so they're going to 46 points. So every ball that is being made is worth 1 point, and the 9-ball is worth 2 points. So this is a very typical way to play 9-ball. So there is no slop. Even if you make a ball slop, there's only 1 point. You have to get to the designated amount of points. So now it's 9-ball, guys. So Ryan is up 2 sets to nothing against Kalen. So again, thank you guys for tuning in and watching the stream. Make sure to subscribe to our K2 Productions channel, and also you share the stream, subscribe to our channel so you get notifications of our stream that we have. So I want to make sure that you are part of the K2. We do raffles and a couple of things just for watching during certain times or certain matches, so that we can get our name out there in the pool community. So and let's see what happens here. Alright, so Ryan does have a shot at the one. Gary Mellison, you guys do not play BCA. Yes, actually, you may have tuned in a little late, but they played actually 8-ball BCA, and then they played 10-ball BCA, and they wanted to do something fun too. So they said, let's play actually APA 9-ball. So we're like, here at K2 we pretty much let you guys do whatever you guys want to do, as long as both of the players actually agree what you're going to be playing, then we can make it happen. We actually even played, well, myself actually had a match against Mike Sandoval, and we were playing one pocket on a bar box. So just to let you know that we will accommodate anything that is playable on a bar box, even banks. So if you guys are looking to play banks or anything, just let us know, find you a player, and we'll play anything you guys want. But I do like playing the BCA 9-ball though, better than regular 9-ball, because you really have to make the balls, and the person that makes the most balls wins, which is one way that I believe the game should be played. Just going in, trying to, well, I was kind of crazy there. Score is 2. I don't know why he did that there. That was kind of crazy. Actually, Gary, I pretty much play everything. Vegas shut down again. Wow, everything. Oh wow, is it APA? Oh, all right. So Nick, I think Vegas is shut down again. That's crazy. He was just there. Oh, Gary, yeah, I play pretty much everything. I used to, I'm gonna tell you what leagues I used to play. When I first started playing, I played APA, and then I played UPA, and then I play Troy Vending for 1 session. I played after that BCA, and then I played the Champions League. I played the Masters League. I played in the US Amateur in Florida. I played what else did I play? And I played a bunch of tournaments. Actually, I like to say this because it happened this year, but I'm the 8-ball state champion for 8-ball. So I do play quite a bit, as much as I can. Alright, so Kaylin has made 2 balls, scores 2-2, 2-2 in a race to 46 balls. Ball in hand, and that is called a dead ball. So what I'm going to do, where can I put dead balls? I know, I'm gonna make another space, and dead balls equals 1, so that every rack does equal 10. So that's the way to keep track. So there's 4 points. Alright, so now Ryan made another ball, so that's 3. So you gotta keep attention to the game itself the whole time. So nice shot by Ryan there. Set 4-2. So Bob Rose is saying, how do you get rid of the closed caption? So on your device there is a settings button that you click, and then you select closed caption off, and you should be able to turn it off. Another thing somebody said is to turn up the volume, but I don't think that actually worked at all. So make sure to change the settings on your device to turn off the closed caption. But it is possible. Oh, she's missing a lot. She's not playing herself today. Keeps missing quite a bit. Oh my god. It's contagious. It's contagious. Let me know if you're able to fix it, Bob. I know that closed captions is kind of annoying sometimes, so ball is made, scores 4-3. It's a pretty good shot, not too bad. It is makeable though. For the 3, raised to 46 balls. Alright, so now Ryan makes 2 more points. 4, 5, so it's 5-4. And Ryan has 5. In raised to 46. I think I'm right. I'm not 100% sure. I think, yeah, Kaylin was ahead a little bit. So just gonna take a little break, going to the bathroom. So they're gonna take just a quick 5 minutes. Just gonna get a drink. Oh man, I'm yawning. I need some chips, some Cheetos. I'm gonna go get myself some Cheetos. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna leave you guys here. Score is 5-4, raised to 46 balls. So be back in a minute.
Shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. So I through the great big leaves. Stars with you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe.
Alright, so here we go. Line to break. No ball down yet. No ball down. Alright. Got myself some Funyuns, so I'm gonna put you guys on mute so that I don't eat in your ears here.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you up by so many things, but you meant the world to me.
Alright, so thank you for staying here. Yes, Donna, they're actually racing to 46, but it's not 46 points, it's actually 46 balls. So every ball that you make is 1 point. so it's not like your traditional 9-ball. So myself, I do like this a little better than 9-ball because you do have to make all the balls in order for you to win. So there's pretty much no, well, there is slop, because if you make a slop ball you can continue shooting, but the luck kind of goes both ways and you have to make all of them. It's not like, oh, well, I missed the 9, I get the whole game. So for every point made, it is 1 point. I raised to 46. So that is a dead ball, meaning that that point doesn't count. So, and every rack is worth 10 points. Right. Ray is saying that he's never played 9-ball this way, but I would prefer it. My thing with 9-ball was always cleaning up most balls and then miss your late, or your opponent beats you because you just missed one ball. Yeah, I do agree with that. It is a bit frustrating that you do the entire run out and then you miss a ball and then you get punished. So where the other person possibly missed on the second ball. So I do like it this way, where by making all the balls is the winner. So it is a kind of a, I think it's just a hair better than traditional 9-ball. So now he has 9 points. The thing is, this way I have to keep track of every single ball made. I can't miss the ball or I will be off in the points. Okay, so that's 10. He banked it short, that was good. And that's how you bank the ball, to make sure not to leave a good shot. Gary, can you be a bit more explicit on your comment? All right, so now Ryan gets 2 more points. All right, so she shot that ball because she made it last time, and this time she just gave 2 more points. So Gary, when you say what FICO scores did these players have, I'm not sure what that means. FICO scores, I'm not very familiar with that. Anybody on the stream knows what he's talking about, or it might be just a typo. I do agree with you, Ray. You have to make 8 balls in order to win, so that will be something that is required to win a game. 7 ball will go in. There's a 7. So he's now at 13 to 6. Gary wants to know what's their Fargo. Okay, so Ryan Peters does not have a Fargo. Kaylin does have a Fargo. Her Fargo is 326, I think, last time I checked. And the reason that they're playing APA rules, or just APA, well, not all of them, but they match up, is that last time, or the last couple times actually, Kaylin did beat Ryan. So they are kind of evenly matched. Today just seems like Kaylin is off her game a little bit, and Ryan is playing a little stronger. But I believe both of the players on a good day, they're probably shooting about 425, 450, I think. So that's just what I think, in my opinion. She's got 7 to 13 in a race to 46 points. So they are playing by every ball made counts as 1 ball, 1 point. Playing safety behind the 6. Good shot. Very nicely done. Also, they are keeping score at the same time. Looks like on a phone app that we have, just to make sure that it's correct. Ball in hand. Okay, so there's a couple of ways to actually approach this. Gary would like to know, what is my Fargo? If I tell you my Fargo, will we play a game? No, I'm just kidding. My Fargo is 654. That's my Fargo. Trying to get to that 675 spot, but it's pretty tough. I have about maybe 1800 games in Fargo, I think. I'm not 100% sure. How about you, Gary? What's your Fargo? Good shot. It's got 14. Oh, okay. So Gary's 525. Do you play pretty often, Gary, or just once in a while? Good shot there by Kaylin. He's got 9. She's not too bad. Gary says that he's a B player. That used to translate when somebody was playing one pocket. There's like a A plus 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 player. There's an A plus player. There's an A player, A minus, B, C, D, E, which I thought was kind of funny or interesting. I think numbers are a little easier to control. Whoa, 15 to 9. Nice shot. I used to Oh, okay. Are you in Arizona or are you out of state? I'm asking Gary because he's stating that he used to play 3 times a week, but now that the whole Corona thing is going on, he doesn't have any. Well, pool is dead, so he's getting no pool time. Alright, score 17 to 9. Starting to increase his lead here. I think my score is correct, because if I add everything together, it is 20. So she'll have 11 plus 2 will be 13, and 17 would be 30. So they're playing. So this should be 11 to 9. Wait a minute. All right, 11-17 in the race to 46 points. $50 set. And oh, he's from Northern California. Pretty cool. Thank you for tuning in with us. We do have a tournament, since you brought it up, that there is no pool. There's a tournament that we might run if the state opens back up by the end of July, where it's a 4-person team. Everybody on the team has to be established with minimum 200 games, 2200 max. It's called the K2 Birthday Bash because Kaylin and myself will be having a birthday during that time, and we want everybody that's part of K2 to come out, have fun, play some pool, and then with 16 teams is the max teams that we want to take. First place with everything added will be about I think it's a 2,000 or 3,000 a player. So if we hopefully open back up, this event can happen. So we will see. So Kaylin is only behind by 6 balls, so needs to make a little run here. Try to catch up. She's at 12. Now again, they are playing to 46 balls. It is an APA race. This combo should be pretty wired there. Just nice and easy, just to make the ball. Okay, that is 18. This ball should be 19, and drawing it back would be the ideal to the center of the table. Maybe past the side pocket so he can get really easy on the 5. So that's 19. Alright, so he reached the 20 mark, 20 to 12. If he makes this 9, it's only 2 points, and there's gonna be an additional 4 dead balls here. Nope, not today, not today. So now Kalen can make the 5 and not disturb the 9 if possible. And they get shaped for the 6. Oh, she went the untraditional way, so that is 6 dead balls, 2 points for Kalen. The score is 14 to 20 in a race to 46. 6 dead balls, so my numbers should be pretty good. Alright, so I had it wrong. 13 to 21. I must have somewhere along the lines I missed the ball the opposite way. Some lady tried to promote something on our thread. I'm here to say blah 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 blah. I'm like, no ma'am, we are deleted. That was funny. Oh, no, we're not here to actually promote something about the virus, so, or anything, something about Dr. Omo Zoji. So no, we don't. We take care of that problem right away. We are playing pool, nothing else. She tried to take over the feet. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was stopped really quick. Whoa! That ball ran all the way down. That ball barely was touched. I think I have a feeling why I did that, but I don't want to bring it up. That is something that I tried to fix earlier. And she missed the ball in hand. Wow. She is not playing good right now. I'm not sure what she's doing. I think she's trying too hard, or just not. She's just not in it. It seems like tough. Nice hit by Ryan. Got a little lucky there. Got rewarded. It's really tough to hit the ball. Nice hit. And safety back. That was good. Alright, so now everything's wide open. Gotta play super focused now. It's possible to do that. Scores 14-21. Play the safety on that shot. Pretty good. Good shot. 22. Might cross bank in the 4 if possible, with a chance to make the 6. Oh no, he can't see it. Never mind. He's gotta kick it one rail maybe and put spin on it to try to come into it. Just going the opposite way. Okay. I think it's harder to hit it that way. Yeah, the ball's so much smaller. Because if you aim to come one rail and you hit it long or short, there's 2 ways to hit it. On the way there, on the way out, on the back side or the front side. So, myself, I think I like shooting it into the rail with spin. He would have had a higher percentage of making it. So. .22. These balls should be pretty easy to make here. (16-22). Alright, that's 3 in a row. She might be slowly catching a gear. Ricadea chair. How are you doing, buddy? ¿Cómo estás? What happened with the incident of the COVID going on? I know that there's a lot of different people with COVID. Allá en Nogales, my hometown. Just checking up to see if you're doing good. Any news? Qué bueno. I'm glad you're good. All right, scores 26-17. Kalen is down by 9 balls. Ryan Peters needs to make 20 more. No problem. Thank you, buddy. Ricky and I go way back. Used to play soccer in the same team when we were like maybe like 9 or 8 years old, and we finally caught back up. We never knew that we would be full players. I thought I was gonna be a soccer player forever back in the good old days. And now that has changed. Life has moved on, and now we need to play something that doesn't require running, at least for me. I have bad knees and my back hurts. A couple little different things of age. We did have a good time though, playing in the AYSO of Nogales. Nice shot. Ricky, do you remember the team names still from back in the day? Our soccer team names? One, two. That was 2 dead balls, right? That was that 2, right? That was 2 dead. Okay. So he made 2 balls, but they don't count. So yeah, the Vikings. We are the Vikings, the mighty, mighty Vikings back in the day. Do you remember the team from Insunza? The Insunza, remember that? Remember their team name? Oh my god, she missed Bonham. That is crazy. Oh my god. She's not shooting good. She was practicing good. She said that she was shooting really good when she was practicing, but kind of goes away. And oh, I thought he missed it. Wow. Wasn't it Arsenal? Arsenal was my first team name actually when I played. What was their team name? Uh-oh. Slop number 1. Man, I can't remember. It had like David Ruiz on it and Sunsa. Those are the guys that I remember because I used to play soccer with them in high school. When we were in the team, David Ruiz was our middle player from high school. But I'm trying to remember the AYSO team back in the day. Nice try on that. She didn't have much. gonna try to find out what was the team name there. It's got 30. Let's see, 30, 17, and 9. That is 16. He's got 34. All right, 34. No, that doesn't seem right. 411. Yep, 34-17. I still have the team pictures, but those are back at home. I actually have the Nogales All-Stars when we were all on the team. That was a long time ago. Yeah, the Nogales All-Stars was our team name, so, but Ricky, did you ever play soccer though in high school? Because I think, did you move somewhere? And you were not in Nogales when, back in high school, or no? Can't remember that far. Kevin is kind of struggling a little bit on the pocketing of the balls. Good shot there. Controlling the 2-ball. It's only 9 balls away. Try to come at him. It's not too bad. Pretty good save. It worked out, not too bad. So Ricky, I was trying to ask Oswaldo Insunza if he had the name of his old team when he was little, but he hasn't been online in quite a while, so. Sold out D4. This might be kind of tough here. Scores 40-17. Uh-oh. Missed it. Alright, get this last 3. Gonna try to bank the 7 here, or make the 9 if it goes. All right. Ryan can't believe he kind of just stared at Kenneth. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Pretty good shot. It's kind of crazy how one person can actually show up and then another person shows up the next day, because she was not shooting like this yesterday. She was practicing. Scores 43-17. Nope, I'm missing the ball now. Is it 44 maybe? I don't know, but it's really close. I think he only needs if it's 46. Yep, he's got 44 probably, because she hasn't gotten to make another ball. Two balls away. It's a tough climb. Tough climb. Made one. So 45. And if he makes this ball, it's over. Nope, Gary, I play with a regular shaft actually. Let me see if I can show you my cue. Oops, sorry, I'll show you if he makes this ball. Nice, I think that's game, isn't it? Oh, what are they going to? 46, 47? I don't know. This might be the last one. Okay, what the heck are they going? 47. Are they going to 55? Okay, they must be going to 55. Okay, so let me change it, because I think in that case it's 55. Sorry guys, that was my mistake then. And that ball. Alright, so let me show you guys my particular shaft that I play with. The one standing there on the monitor to the right side of Kevin, those are my cues. The wooden cue that's right there, that's my playing cue. I play with a Pete Tonkin is the maker, and it does come with a standard shaft. It is a low deflection shaft. And then I play with a BK Rush as my brake cue. But I played with that cue for maybe, I want to say 6 years now, maybe 7. And I don't plan on switching over to any other type of shaft or any type of cue. That is my one purchase of a lifetime. And I love it. Plays really good. I could see that she was gonna miss the ball. She was putting outside. I'm looking at the angle from this camera view, and I might have to go back and show her that she keeps putting outside when she's not putting middle. Yep. It's not shooting the balls clean. Gary, do you play with a carbon fiber shaft? It was a good hit. It was good. Alright, she's at 20 to 48. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Pete Tonkin has, to me, makes really nice cues, and it is a custom-made cue as well. Nice shot! Wow. It's at 50 to 20, 30 balls behind. So that's a big margin to do it. Rick Schutte, I don't know that maker. This is possibly the first time I've heard about him. So he is he out of a specific part of California? We do have some cue makers here in Arizona. I think the cue maker that we have that is well known is Mark Wilson, but he's kind of famous locally. So now in APA he gets to break again, so they are playing APA rules. So traditional 9-ball, you would have Kalen break this time. So he made 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He made a ball. Scores 51. Another cue maker that we have is Thor Cues. He owns Main Street and he makes cues. I know that there's another one. Where's the other that makes cues here? Nice bump shape. Puts him at 53. Just needs to cut the 4. He would have gone perfect on the 5-ball. Oh, okay. So Rick Schutte and Pete Tonkin are friends, and they both kind of make cues all the time. So that's pretty cool. Yep. That is very true. Harold, he needs to make sure that cue ball stops before he can pick up that cue ball in case that he misses and scratches. So that is something that needs to be taught to the shooter. Good shot, good stroke. He is one more ball away from winning tonight and sweeping Kalen tonight. So they will be 3-2 when it comes to sets. Oh, I think that was the game ball. So it is coming to an end, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to our channel in YouTube and also to our K2 Productionz page. We are K2 providing the free stream that is only possible if you guys subscribe and share and like our comments so that we are well known. Get us out there and provide you guys streams of matches. For doing that, we do appreciate it. Alright, so this might be this game. Yeah, game is 55, I believe. Wait a minute, what happened? What are the guys going? What's going on? I don't know. I counted 55. I thought that was game. I don't know. Don't mind me, guys. I think I did not miss a ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 55. I don't know, guys. That is I think it's 54-23 in that case. Okay, so I'm gonna give her 24. And I'm gonna give him 54. There we go. That might be wrong, but all right, 26-54. Alright, so 25-54. 11 dead balls. I have no idea. The type of tip that I use, actually I use the Kamui Super Soft Clear Brown is what I use. And so far it does work really well for me, but I heard that Shane Van Boning Just got sponsored by the Wow Wow tip. So I got myself 2 Wow tips just to try them out in one of my queues to see if it plays like they do that it does. So I'm going to try it out, see if it works. But nobody is putting tips on queues right now, so I have to wait until everybody gets back to doing queue business, and when I try that Wow tip. Nice shot there by Kalen. 26. Needs to go one rail and try to make it. Gotta make sure to hit the top side of the ball, so that she doesn't scratch, because if she hits any part of the bottom of the ball will go in the scratch portion, so gotta hit it on the top side. Oh, got a little fortunate. Oh, that's game though, I think. Oh, I did not know that. Alright, Steve, thanks for letting me know. I will send him a message to see if he wants to do that for me. Alright, score is 55-26. It's over. And they were playing for $50 set. So Mr. Ryan Peters is $150 richer today. Alright, so that is game. They ended up playing all 3 sets with Ryan being the winner tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let me check really quick who plays tomorrow, because I don't think I gave you guys the schedule for the next couple days. So tomorrow is going to be a good match. It is Friday Night Fight. So Joe Avila and Steve Soto Part 2. They're playing for $500 each, $1,000 in the middle. So make sure to tune in tomorrow. That will be a good match. Sunday, Carl Stewart against Joe Avila. My match got canceled for Saturday. I was gonna play Chris Adams, but he actually took off to Vegas because all the action is over there, and we were only playing for a couple $100, so it's not worth it for him to just play this chump. All right, so you guys make sure to tune in tomorrow, 6 o'clock. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Have a good night. And it's almost Friday, so we will be back tomorrow around the same time. All right, so I'll see you guys on the next break. See ya.
Oh, sir, that was my grandma's. Ugh.
Don't worry, ma'am. All of your stuff is in okay hands.
Just okay?
Well, they don't give 2.5 stars to just anybody.
Here you go. What's this? It's your piano.
Hold this for a sec.
We don't have a piano.
But the neighbors do.
Just okay is not okay.
Looking for a moving company that's on time, isn't milking the clock, and doesn't charge for shrink wrapping items, disassembling, and reassembling furniture? Would you value a team of hardworking guys that care about your belongings? No, really. Like, if any of your possessions were damaged or lost during the move, they'd cover it that same day. Well, Aaron Movers in Phoenix is serious about quality service, and we feel like we've mastered the art of moving. Since 2001, we've grown our well-known reputation of precaution, speed, courtesy, and planning. We've held every member of our team to a high standard and have never dropped the ball. Now that I think about it, we haven't really dropped much of anything over the last 17 years. We understand that nothing we touch belongs to us, and that we need to handle your belongings better than we'd ever treat our own. Because, in case you didn't know, you're the boss on moving day. Listen, our team honestly just wants to help you get your items moved from point A to point B as quickly and safely as possible. Our custom-built trailer plays a big role in our ability to do this by reducing trips and lowering costs. We'll even set things up at point B for you. Our 5-star rating proves that hard work pays off. With hundreds of satisfied customers across the great state of Arizona, we want you to experience moving as it should be. Whether you're moving into a new office, transporting items out of the state, or settling into a new place to call home, Aaron Movers wants you to focus on what you'll be doing once you get there. Don't take a risk, and we'll take care of the rest. Click below or call Joe at 602-703-0078 to learn more or to get a free estimate.
Do you need to sell your house fast? Well, you've come to the right place. We buy houses in any condition or location and can close quickly so you can get paid and move on. Are you behind in payments, dealing with a divorce, job transfer, a fixer-upper, or have a bad tenant? We eliminate all the hassles of the traditional sales process. By selling to us, you won't have to do any repairs or updates, list with an agent, wait month after month for it to sell, hold open houses, or pay any out-of-pocket expenses. Give us a call and get your money fast.